It's probably going to look at you.
Definitely give her the option. Money, power.
Hey, let's see what's going on, Viv. What'd you say, Viv? What's going on?
Nothing. Just here for a few more days and then headed back.
Oh, okay. You're still in the States then.
Yeah.
How do you feel about ranch dressing?
I don't really fuck with it.
Have you tried
Extra bullshit calories.
Ranch dressing is garbage, by the way.
Sure, no, apparently there's a thing.
Allow myself to introduce myself.
Oh shit! This is not who you think it is.
Hand raising.
No, I don't even think it is.
This is our next president in chief.
I just came to participate in a happy hour. I brought my Chinese flute. Projection mirror says what? The projection detection system has been activated.
Okay. So Viv.
See, Viv, in America, ranch dressing is best used on a chopped salad or to dip your pizza in. Let's do a quick toilet paper survey. Who here uses a baby wipe after they drop a deuce at 8 a.m. and throw that baby wipe in a separate garbage?
You do.
We get the flush.
Yeah, that's actually so random.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Happy Hour, where Clown House users are confirming that they have shit on their ass right at this moment.
It's a fancy one. Janelle, do you have a bidet?
Bidet? The guy doesn't even have a bathtub. He's got a walk-in shower.
To be honest, if I get the parasite, I'll be very happy to have that bidet.
everybody's talking about this explosive diarrhea salad parasite, and they just came out and said it was all fake news. It was alleged. It was presumptuous of the CDC to diagnose America with explosive diarrhea.
It's a pandemic, I guess.
Robert
I don't
Kennedy
even call it a pandemic.
at the CDC conference call, Kennedy was like, "We got a problem with explosive diarrhea. The salad's all infected with E. coli, and everybody's getting explosive diarrhea."
Listen, do you have a girlfriend, John?
Projection mirror says what?
Do you have a girlfriend?
If I had a girlfriend, would I be in a conference call called happy hour instead of having her sit on my face right now?
That's a great question, by the way.
You have a wife, not a girlfriend.
Can you answer that, Austin?
Austin, Austin, I've been divorced 140 times. I'm currently single. Are you a matchmaker? Because I'm looking for a matchmaker that specializes in neurodivergent faggot retards. Who goes by Austin Powers in 2026? He's been proven to be a faggot retard.
I'm not matching with you. But so look, you just requested to be matched with faggot retards. What's the most faggoty retarded thing about you?
Oh God, there's so much. I don't even know where to start. Maybe the
Just start at the beginning.
well, I'm
Not
bald.
that beginning, the other one.
I'm bald, so you know, a lot of people like to say catfish, but now they're calling it bald fish. Yeah, the top. I'm starting at the top. I'm bald.
I mean, about your
I'm
appearance.
beautiful.
I mean, the spirit of what makes you the most faggoty retard.
Oh, my faggot retard spirit. Well, listen, I like to call it a HAP or an EAP, which are an acronym for a highly annoying person or an extremely annoying person. And I think if you observe my behavior and cross compare it with the behavior of other people on this app, you will find out that I am actually not a highly annoying person. That could be you. You could be that extremely annoying person, but not
That's
me.
fair, but-
Hello? David, welcome to the room.
So, John, as you were pointing out there, but that's just a relative comparison. So, of course, when you're doing it like that, you're gonna find that. So, let's go back to what you want to find in your future 141st ex-wife.
Wait, you've been divorced before, Chicago?
Yeah, according to Maimonides, my favorite Jewish rabbi, I'm a divorcee 140 times over because every woman you've ever slept with is technically your cosmic wife.
Really?
No, your hand doesn't count.
That's fucked up, by the way.
Yeah.
It's an interesting point, though.
Well, cosmically speaking, there's really no way to have an experience
How old are
with.
you?
It's not important how old I am, Dr. Powers.
I guess 35, right?
No.
Let's see what you
You tell me all that. He's mid-40s.
Yeah.
Or
40.
I'm 43, and if you want to see my social security card, it's tattooed on my arm if you want to see
23
it.
minus 18. All right, so it's 25, right? Now,
Division.
yeah, so.
David, welcome to Happy Hour. What are you drinking, Dr. David?
So,
Chicago, have you been to I'm going to Paris
never been
next
to
week. Do
long-term
you have any recommendations in Paris?
Oh, go to the Bourgeois cafe and then go to the Proletariat nightclub.
Can you send me the link?
John, have you ever been in a long-term relationship?
Austin, I've been engaged, and yes, I've been in long-term love affairs. Austin, what's your point, Doctor?
I'm just trying to figure out your numbers here because, you know, it looks like you were getting married and divorced every 2 months since you were 18.
Well, what's
So you're
important?
denying that he has 140? Is that what you're saying?
No. He says he has 140 ex-wives. That would require him every 2 months to get married and divorced.
That's also your IQ score. Wow.
David, when are we going to the hockey game, buddy?
With all due respect, I probably wouldn't have my chance.
Well, thank you very little.
John, I'm going to challenge you to do something kind for a stranger today.
Really? Well, I've already done that actually. I got one of well, I won't go into too many details, but I did an act of charity this morning.
You what? Didn't talk to someone else on the elevator?
No, I was a gentleman and I helped someone in a bind.
Okay, so Chicago, if you don't have any Paris recommendations, I'll be in London as well. Give me your recommendations in London.
Oh yeah, go to the Playboy Club and see my ex-wife. Her name is
Mayfair. I've been to
Marhata.
that. I've been there.
She's a key girl. She's an absolute perfect 10. Her name is Rose Marhata.
She's a London 10 though.
After I stoop,
Yeah, you know, like, so I've been with more than a few girls from London, but
Uh-huh.
none of them were British. They were all
London Bridge is falling down.
yeah. No offense to anybody in the room who's British, but you know, these British girls, not so much.
wow.
What do you mean?
So a London 10 is like a New York 5.
No.
Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Yeah, like London 10 is like a New York City 5.
David,
So you're from New York, right?
In New York City 5? That's good. Whatever.
David, when was the last time you had sex and you didn't have to pay for it?
I don't have to answer that question.
When has anyone ever had it not paid for it? Ever.
That's actually a good question too. FYI.
That is a good question.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm wondering how David views
The better
love.
question is, when have you had it and not regretted it?
That's actually a good question too.
That's a good
Sort of.
question. I've heard if you want to fuck her in the ass, that's how you know you love her.
Wow. Nah, man, I'm not about like.
That's not one of those good questions?
No, that's not a great question.
What
That's
if
a good question.
you want to fuck her in the ass and you realize that in this scenario, you are the ass?
Yeah, man. Once you go there, it's all over. Like it's downhill, in my opinion. But go ahead.
No, I agree. But I've seen some porno videos that made me rethink some of my past former sexual experiences. And I thought to myself, you know what? I would like to have tried that position with that person.
Wait, so Albert, do you have any recommendations for me?
Chicago, you know, with a little bit of surgery, you could get that like confident voice you're going for.
I've already shaved down my vocal cords.
What about Paris or London? Do you have any recommendations? Yeah, enjoy it. It's great. They're both great cities. But don't go. Yeah, I know. I've been there.
David, here's my recommendation for you. Update your Hinge settings to Paris, then London, and so have your.
I don't use Hinge.
Well, this is what you need to do. This is the recommendation, because once you download Hinge and you do your photo verify, and then you update your geolocation to Paris and London, and you start swiping right. Well, now you've built up a little social network, kind of like a conference call app for loser faggot retards that waste all their time and are bored and lonely and don't create anything called Clown House, something you're very familiar with. Hello?
See, that was just straight up mean, man. Why are you being mean? Yeah, that's not nice. That's not nice.
Because when people come to me for advice, I give them good advice. But if they don't take my advice, well, then they just confirm my diagnosis of faggot retard. Hello?
Nice, man. Were you dropped as a child? Like your mommy not love you?
Sergio, I actually have a recommendation, David, but I'll give it to you in private.
Yeah. You can scam. Hopefully it's better than a Playboy cup.
like, do you not like him? And then it means it's okay, but to be mean, just to be an asshole, that's not cool.
Oh, well, David was asking for some unfiltered advice. I thought I'd share some good ideas with him, but he's a lazy
What's up, Austin?
faggot retard.
Tried to.
Oh, glad, but you did not accept.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do it again.
David's the kind of guy who's so lazy he doesn't even have a Hinge account. And then when I look at my friends' Hinge accounts, they are so lazy they don't even message the girls that they've matched with. I say just copy and paste a response. You're not even talking to people. God, you're fucking lazy. So welcome back to Happy Hour.
Oh, and now he's gone.
Oh, they'll be back. They just wanted to share some gay little locations about where they can have
He's
their
gay, obviously, right?
best little gay sex.
He's gay.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I have no idea. Doesn't matter. Whatever.
Yeah, he can orgasm in Paris however he chooses to orgasm. I'm not interested in his orgasm news.
Why are you so interested in calling him a piece of shit? That's what's weird to me.
I didn't call him a piece of shit.
You kind of did, man.
But I didn't say he's a piece of shit, did I? No.
Not true.
I did not. That's your interpretation. That's your assumption.
That's my direct way of listening to you talk to other people. It's very simple. That's how I do it.
Oh, that's your observation of my behavior.
It seemed like you don't like him. Like you were being an asshole to him.
Well, what did I say? What did I say that was so insulting to David Bobadilla?
I don't know what you said to him. You call him a fag and whatever, right?
Oh, a faggot retard is a term of endearment nowadays.
Okay, wonderful.
Haven't you ever been to a happy hour before, faggot? Oh, I'm sorry. I got my happy hour events mixed up. I thought this was the LGBTQAI plus happy hour. My bad, boys.
That's actually pretty funny. Go ahead. Keep going. I don't know why you're being an asshole.
So I'm just saying that, like, if you've never looked up LGBTQIA plus and you don't know what the plus is, it means twin flamed. It comes from a 1990s indigenous tribe that had rotating work assignments for both males and females. It's called twin love. Plus inclusive.
I mean, you definitely have a creative mind, bro, which is good. I hope you're using it. Like, it's fun to listen, sort of. I hope it's productive.
Oh, it's super productive. It's more productive than David Bobadilla. Oh, by the way, I'm going to Moscow. I'm going to Moscow on Friday. Have any recommendations for me?
Left on your ass, bro. I don't know why they left, but it's cool. I would rather you not just badger people, but go ahead.
This is a happy hour, Albert. You know, people are here to take some shots, relax a little. They ran off to their little private. They'll be back. They got nothing better to do. Why do you think they were here? They got nothing to do.
No, maybe they want to have some fun and talk about, interesting shit, man, not be berated or bullshitted. That's not, I don't know if that's in your vernacular.
Yes, absolutely, yes.
So you got all of these degrees on your wall, now you slow all of a sudden during the company. One can tell the truth.
I answered your question. I said yes.
You don't want to tell the truth, so just.
I don't have a problem with the truth.
Right.
I
You don't
don't.
want to tell the truth, so just leave quietly.
I don't have a problem with the truth. I just felt,
Because you're saying, oh, when this morning? No, yesterday.
well, yes, absolutely.
Welcome to the podcast. We
Welcome.
have Mayor candidate John Kitover on the show. Hey everyone, welcome to John Kitover.
Hello?
Dun, 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 dun,
Hello? Hey, this is mayoral candidate John Kitover. Hey, Max, how are you doing, sir? How's the campaign coming along?
The TV show is great. John, you did something that's very unorthodox, but also there's some throwbacks. There's a lot of, former Governor Mike Huckabee, who played the saxophone. Bill Clinton famously would join up on stage, too, with saxophone and guitar. Can you tell the audience on your decision to start the John Kitover band in the middle of your mayor's race?
That's right. Every time I go out on a Friday or Saturday night and I film a band, I automatically label them the John Kitover Band on YouTube.
Brilliant. So kind of like a Wu-Tang Clan situation where there's different iterations, different clans, every Thursday and Friday. That's really cool. How is the race, John? How are you feeling? What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Rocky. I've always liked Rocky Road. I love the marshmallow, the fudge, the walnut. I mean, who doesn't like a good Rocky Road?
Yeah, to keep things light, what are your thoughts on Israel versus Palestine? What are you thinking?
Well, Rabboni Shalom, I heard they have a New York City subway down there below the Gaza Strip, and they're still shifting munitions and fighting. Why can't we just have peace in the world? Rabboni Shalom. Shawarma for everybody.
It's called Hala Buckets. They sell in Gaza. It's very clever as a dish.
Nice.
But, no, I was calling you. There's, what's it called? Tishbov.
Tishbov.
Are you on the white party at Bucktown Abad?
Rabboni Shalom, I want to meet a hot brunette Jewish chick named Tish.
It's a singles party.
Tish with a tush.
Actually, it's the date that I got married. And soon I got married on, which that was the big mistake because we got married on the holiday portion.
Uh-huh.
But the after portion is supposed to be very romantic. You know, we're supposed to meet someone. But no, yeah. Aaron Del Mar's in the news.
Yeah, for what?
We'll find out.
What, the lawsuit?
Lawsuits. It's David Pritchard suing him too.
For what?
For the whole. You saw the video of the guy getting arrested.
Yeah.
I think they have a credible. There's probably a credible argument. They probably know more than I do. That Aaron probably leaned on his Palatine connections to make that happen. Because they're suing the city of Palatine, Aaron, and the guy that called him in. Because there might have been enough to charge it. I don't know, but they charged him with assault. That's crazy. He got found not guilty, by the way. And I was at the trial, and I would invite you to live stream, but you go to jail if you live streamed it. But that judge looked like he wanted to kill himself the entire time. This is so embarrassing. He told both sides to shut up. You're hurting your case. Stop talking. I'm looking at the judge. His name is Novitsky. He's one of those judges that they got demoted for. He basically would let off two people that ended up murdering. He was domestic court judge. And two people he puts slaps on the wrists on, during domestic violence trials, they end up murdering their spouses or significant others. And so they demoted him. And so he was on freaking Dave Pritchard Palatine GOP trial, kill me, the entire time, hands on the face, smirking, angry contempt, yelling at all the lawyers. So it's pretty interesting. But basically, I talked to the Dave Pritchard side lawyer, and he texted me straight up. They're suing Aaron. And are we on the podcast?
Yeah, you're live on the clown. You're live on the clown show in the clown world.
I want to break some news. It's some news that we're getting that this lawsuit is actually funded by Brian Castle because he's upset that Aaron removed his son from the written in person.
Welcome to clown world.
But really, all politics. They say all politics is local. That's not true. All politics is petty.
Welcome to clown world.
Tell them what you want. What's the word of the day? Word of the day.
Oh man, that's exciting news.
Very exciting news. And I got to write some articles. Do my thing. I got my new startup company. Very excited about. And that's good.
What are our Polymarket?
Numbers.
What's our Polymarket investment fund doing this for the rest of the year? I think we're going to make some bets on Polymarket.
I'm sitting in Calci, and I've just been earning like the 4%. I haven't made a bet in like a couple months. I made a bunch of March Madness spots, and I think I won by. I basically bet on a bunch of different teams, and I think I came out on top by like 10%. Let's say like I put in 500, I made 550, and I'm like, we're gonna. So my biggest bet I made was on Bob Trietti. I made $250 off him. I fucked up without telling you that. And so basically, Bob Trietti was trading at 75 cents, but again, Andy Williams was his only opponent, and he was running as a right-hand.
Oh my
So
gosh.
like, that was like that's the thing with prime market and Calci is the key is like look for the micro markets, like markets that have less than $10,000, $15,000 in it, and then try to find the Bob Trietti stuff that just is that doesn't make sense because it's so small. And the difference between Calci and poly market is you're more likely to see that on Calci because poly market is basically you have to put up the money to make the market versus Calci puts up their own money to make the markets. So basically, like the community is like, hey, I want to like put a market for mayor's race, whatever, and then Calci has to like give the green light. Versus poly market, I'm pretty sure you on your own, like you can say, will John Kitover be mayor? And then for that, like that could be interesting too, is because I think obviously if you make money, is maybe you can like kind of be a market maker. That's my name on Calci. I'm a market maker. Do you know what Harpo? That was my favorite from the Marx Brothers, dude. I love a huge Harpo fan.
I was just reading.
Pretty lady.
Yeah, Jerry Lewis. Oh my God, he ended up being a total jerk. Did you see? I saw a video of his daughters.
All the charity people were probably weirdos, like him, Bob Hope, and
yeah, I heard that. I heard Bob Hope that.
And his movies don't like. He basically was the Adam Sandler of his time, but like his movies don't. They don't like stand the test of time. Like I can watch Duck Soup tomorrow or Animal Crackers and like laugh my ass off. Watch Marx Brothers tonight, you'll laugh.
Yeah, I've got DVDs on Marx Brothers, but you know who they say? You know that movie Eyes Wide Shut by Kubrick?
Yeah, great movie.
They say that.
It's okay movie.
They say that the guy who was throwing the like elite sex parties, that's supposed to be Bob Hope.
Yeah, they always say that. Yeah, they say Bob Hope was a bad man with all the USO stuff and going overseas. Like, cause think about how much more shit you can do in the war zones.
I don't know about that. I'm just saying that, like, if there is some kind of like elite cult or something like that, like they say.
Do you know about that happened in Serbia and the Kosovo? Like when they basically there was the allegation that basically elite people were paying. There was that war going on, that conflict in Yugoslavia, whatever. And like rich people were paying money to just snipe people. Do you hear about that?
Yeah, I've heard about that. Did you know it took 750,000 Soviets that died in battle to kill 250,000 Germans in Stalingrad?
I'm not surprised.
So 1 million people died in bloody glory for.
Yeah, they wanted them to die because they.
For what?
So the commies just don't care about human life. And they were literally giving them what you get a rifle, you get some ammunition. It was complete bullshit. And because they really think that like the central planning, whatever, the central committee, like the GOP, like should have all the power and like should plan everything. And it's hard to plan everything because so many people. So that's why all the commies always go like depopulation route or like the like education camp route. It's because like, it's much easier to plan.
Yeah, I mean it's true. You wipe out your future political enemies in the mass casualty battle. But anyways, I was going through a book today. But so the campaign to elect John Kitover, I'm gonna update the antidote. And
when can you do you make it official? Because then I think you should start like texting Shia and really get some press.
It's official when I start putting up videos of me collecting signatures,
Yeah, when are you gonna like make your like file?
There's no file, as you said. I just submit my petitions. That's it.
If you're never gonna submit well, I guess you are. You're gonna submit like 3 petition sheets.
Yeah.
But then you're only gonna be a candidate for a month. I think you should try to.
No, I'll submit. I'm gonna submit. Like I'm gonna get a couple petition sheets and go downtown and just submit. That's it.
Smart. and I'll be right in after you get kicked off.
Absolutely.
I want to get right in for as many things as possible, as I said. And then there's a chance I might run for alderman. Because I still like alderman. I don't know. Maybe it was such a waste of time.
I'm going to do a lot of publicity. I'm going to shoot a lot of videos at the Thomas Jefferson Copper Bronze Memorial. And I'm going to have my petition sheets there. I'm going to say, if you live in Chicago and you are a patriot, come to Jefferson Park today to meet candidate John and sign the petition to liberate Chicago on the Constitution held by Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah, and I think you should be the leader of like a movement. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's got to be a movement. It's basically
It's
like
gotta be a movement.
starting like a political cult.
That I can walk. Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, look at Marx and Engels. Marx and Engels kept saying that it's not the bourgeois that's going to lead the revolution; it's the proletariat.
Proletariat. If there's any hope, it's with the proles.
So I gotta connect. That's why I've decided to go full on LGBTQ, AI plus, because I realize that I need as many votes as possible. So I'm going to embrace what I consider to be illegal and unethical and immoral behavior, which is same-sex orgasm or attempting
That's
to
why I
have
say
same-sex
Jews
orgasm.
should run for office. That's why I say Jews should run for office. Because then you force you to sell out to win, kind of. But I support it. You know.
Because
do you, man.
you see, there's so many fat, ugly faggots in the LGBTQAI plus movement that they can't even achieve orgasm. So they're not actually gay because they can't successfully.
It's not a community, dude. It's like, you know, like, there is no community based on actions. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean they got Pride Month? That's the month of action.
I'm in the push-up community. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, am I in the push-up community now? Can I do push-ups?
Well, if you go to a
It's
gym,
ridiculous, man.
you know, I realized today I was at the gym and I was like, I would rather invest more time trying to meet people or hot chicks that come to this gym than socialize on Clown House with a bunch of losers who repeat themselves all day, every day, and do the same stupid shtick.
Smart. 100%. Your mind's in the right place.
Yeah, because I'm like, wait a minute, I have a community here at the gym, and I'm not even meeting all the hot chicks that I see like every day. Why don't I introduce myself?
And a lot of them have similar interests. There was a girl that was very good looking in my gym, but I was engaged at the time, so I wasn't entertaining anything. But it turns out she was like wearing Trump stuff out of nowhere. You never know.
Yeah, I saw a hot chick at the gym with a black Trump MAGA hat. Like, couldn't tell it was a MAGA hat unless you looked really carefully.
I feel like the gyms are like a lean way right, and there's like a few like random Kaepernick types, but like a dude will like wear a Kaepernick shirt. Or like there's this lesbian at my gym that will be like who who's eating all the pussy, like she'll wear that shirt to the gym. I'm like, okay, it's a little bit vulgar. But one thing is, I do think gyms are like 70% conservative values. What do you say? 60 even in Chicago.
There's a lot of liberals at the gym, but
A lot of Republicans in my gym.
there's a lot of Latinos at my gym. I hear a lot of Spanish at my gym.
Interesting. I mean, you're a little west. It's a west. You know, a little Spanish, not that much Spanish.
So I think I'm gonna file. I'm gonna file August 10th.
Is that a date of specific? You know, is there something happening on August 10th?
No, Rabbanu Shalom, 10, not 11, 10, not 9.
Okay, let's do it. I'm excited. 10
Yeah.
is a very collecting number.
Yeah.
10 commandments.
Yeah, 10 Sephiroth, 10 divine lights of emanation. Rabbanu
Exactly.
Shalom.
Exactly. 10 Sephiroth, man.
I read the 10 Commandments on the rooftop at Chabad, and I was like, took a photo of it, and then the next day I was talking with these atheist faggot retards on Clown House, and I started reading the 10. I was blown away at how angry they got, and then also how logical the 10 Commandments are, and how they can't really like get around.
No. It's like don't disrespect God. They get like really offended by that. It's like really you want us to respect all your bullshit, all the pronouns, all the like microaggressions. But like, yeah, it's almost like putting water on a witch. I think because the Bible is the ultimate truth, that it is like a vinegar baking soda situation. It like repels. And Job 20:28 is the understanding that the foundation of wisdom is the belief in the Lord, and that compelling evil is understanding. The foundation of wisdom is belief in the Lord, and compelling evil is understanding. And so that's why people don't realize that, like, when you're talking shit to all these heathens, like, you never do that out of hate. It's like no different than just like doing a chore. Like you're doing, you should always do so out of love when you're talking to these people. But that's kind of why, like, you have to realize that you're doing them a favor, and you can't let them suck your time too much. That's why I don't go to the con house. I don't hate those atheists. They're just idiots.
Oh, I like mocking them, but you know, they say if you have a deficit with the ladies, they say to study Torah because then you'll become irresistible.
Who said that?
It's like in a hymn or in a maxim book that I read. Like, if you want to become irresistible, read the Bible.
Yeah, well, because it's the truth. And you don't want to attract a bunch of Jezebels. You'll like attracts like. It's absolutely a good move. It's never been a bad thing to study Torah. It also enhances all the mitzvahs. Because a lot of people, including atheists, they do good things by accident. So, like, why not? Like, like, I'm sure you or me, like, I've accidentally cooked a good dish all the time. Because, like, I'm a home chef. I do my thing. But if I actually took it seriously and, like, learned recipes, that would enhance everything. Same thing with Torah. Well, so just because, like, we, like, intuitively know don't steal and be nice to people, it's nice to have,
Do you know what the difference is between reading a cookbook and reading Torah?
What's the difference?
When you read Torah, you prepare yourself as the entree, the appetizer, the dessert. You make, a 10-course meal of yourself. And if you read a book and it happens to be a recipe book, but you don't actually cook what you read, and you just read it, well, you didn't cook nothing, so you got nothing to eat. I'd say it's better to prepare yourself for dinner by reading Torah than actually reading a cookbook.
Welcome to the Top John Peter Show. Is brought to you by NordVPN. Reading Torah is the way of life. The John Kidder Show is brought to you by Aaron Del Mar for governor.
Man, I mean, the guy is
brought to you by behind enemy lines.
He's really flying under the radar, and he knows he's going to lose. So he's like, he still views himself as being like a viable political candidate, even in the face of an upcoming loss and all the negative publicity. The guy is, he's a.
No, well, his hope, which is very real, is kind of like during COVID, or kind of like how like Europe's a mess in general.
Mm-hmm.
And like America is making a lot of mistakes, a lot of bad investments, debt, a lot of things that Mayor John Kitover was talking about. But like part of the reason why America's not completely screwed is because you have Europe doing worse, Asia doing worse, Africa in worse shape, and so Aaron Del Mar benefits from like other Republicans and other Democrats being a shit show. Because Democrats, I'm not sure if you're following what's going on with CTU. Like, they're a complete mess. Like, in terms of their electioneering efforts.
Mm-hmm.
It's really funny. Like, they haven't, like, they don't have near the same money they used to. Like, Stacey Gates is just like a baby, like, just kind of like, she's like really, it's actually, I'm a huge fan of hers. Because she's bringing down CTU.
Yeah,
she's got, like, follow her on Twitter. She like turns on commenting, of course,
mm-hmm.
but you kind of see like, wow, she's like an egomaniac.
Yeah, she's mental, bro.
Yeah, no, but like the way this is running the electioneering efforts is also really bad because like people like that don't recruit good candidates, and they also don't, they'll burn bridges because of personal slights. And so like the CTU, like for the first time ever, has like no fucking power. Like Brandon Johnson might not even run for re-election. They give him.
Why wouldn't he rerun, man? I saw how much he got his first run from certain donors. I mean, the guy raised millions.
You know, his best friend is the head of APAC for Chicago. I'm blanking on his name. Miles, I believe. I forgot, but it's literally Brandon Johnson's best friend for the like. Brandon Johnson was a professional lobbyist, political hack for over a decade, and so Brandon does have all the avenues to do it. It's I don't think being mayor of Chicago is a good gig. Imagine if like, are you into sports? Any sports leagues at all? Soccer, football, basketball?
Cricket mostly.
College. Shit.
Tennis, European tour.
I mean, like, just think about like if you were to take over Blockbuster Video in 2026, maybe is a good metaphor. You know, like, why would you want to take over something that's completely fucked financially, and then like the people that are putting you in there, you owe them favors that you can't follow through with? I do think he's going to run, and he's got the easiest pathway to the runoff. So I wouldn't count him out on losing. It's really a question of what's going on.
I don't think he can win. His approval rating's like 20%, and his odds on Kelce are 150 plus to 1, dude.
No, Kelce. So I look at the Kelce thing. It's all fake. It's a micro market. Like I can get him up to like 20% for $50.
I see.
People are undercounting the whole runoff system. But basically, you have to make the runoff to win, obviously. And he's the easiest path. Like he's the only like hardcore progressive incumbent mayor. So he's going to get the 20-25% he needs to get the runoff. But then the question is like, is he going to run against Janulius, Mendoza, Willie Wilson, and like a lot of those candidates would just beat his ass. Like Janulius would beat the shit out of him. But I think Brandon can beat Mendoza. Because Mendoza is like moving as a Republican, and they'll be like, "You're a Republican."
Mm-hmm.
You report Donald Trump. Like I think he could beat her. I think he could beat Willie Wilson, but Wilson's not going to win. I think he could beat Quigley, but I think Quigley would beat him in head-to-head. So we'll see. Quigley's such a fucking clown.
Yeah, I forgot about him.
Maria Pappas, I think he'd beat Pappas.
Hey, it's me, Maria Pappas, your next mayor of Chicago. I'm in Greece at a wedding.
That's why Brandon Johnson has a chance. Is what if he gets lucky and some idiots in the runoff with him, like Paul Vallis last time?
Hey, it's me, Maria Pappas. Watch me do this dance.
I'm a dancer. I'm Maria Pappas. You got any wine? I
said she's unfit for office, and people were responding, agreed. And
she's like a wine mom. She looks like literally.
My other favorite statement is that she's been banned from speaking with the Property Tax Assessment Software Corporation because she's so retarded. And people like that, because that's true. She was banned from communicating with, I think it's called Tyler Technologies. They're the ones who do all the assessment.
I don't trust her to drive me. I'm like, hey, I need to get to Evanston. I don't trust her.
Hop on in, cowboy.
Yeah, get in the car.
Get in the car, handsome. I hope you like tall Greek women with some spunk.
You know what? That's not my top friends. I do not like tall Greek women. That's not my type.
This will be my 27th campaign, and I'm going to dance right into the mayoral office.
Well, bless your heart, friend. I think that's wonderful, Marie Pappas.
It's another big fat Greek wedding with Maria Pappas.
I think you should pop it like it's hot. Pop it, lock it, and drop it.
Vote Maria Pappas, and I'll cut your property tax 25%. Day one.
You vote for Maria Pappas, and she'll pop that ass. You vote Pappas, and she'll pop that ass.
Everybody loves a big fat Greek wedding, but nobody likes a big fat property tax bill. Vote Maria Pappas. I'm best friends with Samantha Steele. She was at my party drinking wine when she got DUI and told that Chinese cop he's got a little dick. When Samantha Steele got pulled over, she said, "I'm not talking to you anymore. I'm waiting for my attorney."
So I know that guy. I know the attorney. He was running for office the same time my friend was running, and I was running too in 2022. And he was like afraid he was afraid he was going to lose to my friend, who was a military guy, Ben Hauser. I think you'd like him. Wonder what happened to him. But he basically would show up to like early voting every fucking day, and was like became tight with my grandma Debbie, rest in peace. And I would talk to him, but he was such a loser. And I asked my friend, I'm like, I think he might have been having relations with Baptist. I mean, with Steele. Because they're both like single. They're both like divorced. And he's like a Cook County commissioner. He's not like a lawyer. He's like an actual elected official.
Well, when I met Samantha Steele, and she introduced me to this guy who helped me with my appeal, and she like physically touched me and walked me and like held me, and I was like, whoa. I was like, this is a touchy-feely woman.
Oh, she seems like a flirt for sure.
Yeah, she was a flirt.
And then like she's not bad looking. I think I've definitely a huge alcohol problem. I went to the Steele trial, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, I'm gonna start drinking. Like, basically the moral of this trial is that like if you drink and drive, just like tell the cop you have a small dick and just don't comply.
The night.
That's the moral of the trial. Because that's what she did. She told the cop you had a small dick and didn't comply.
There's photos of her at the house party.
Had a bottle. What?
There's photos of her at the house party. They were drinking heavily at the party, and then she even had like open alcohol.
Yeah, I know. It was bullshit.
She's so fucking lucky, bro.
No, she's not. It's corrupt. They got a 90-year-old judge out of retirement just for this case.
Well, dude, I mean, do you know how much this chick is pulling down? Like, because she has property tax appeals throughout Illinois and Indiana while serving as the property tax commissioner.
She's a lawyer?
Yeah, her and her husband. You didn't read these articles about how she has all these property tax reassessment firms throughout the state and throughout Indiana? This bitch has a racket.
For you, Samantha.
Dude, she's got a business racket, bro. Her and her husband are making millions.
No, she's not married.
Well, a partner or something, but I remember when I read the article that she has all these.
She probably was married,
Yeah. Anyways, I'm just saying that I told her, I was like, yeah, they threw me off the ballot when I ran for committee person. I didn't have, I was short like 100 signatures. And she goes, I went through all that shit in the fucking middle of December. I was knocking on doors to get fucking petition signatures. I did it. I was like, shit, bitch, you did it.
No, she's like, she's got a motor mouth, and she's like, she probably beats some ass too. I could totally see that conversation going out like that.
Yeah, she was like, keep fighting. I did it. I went door to door in the fucking cold, and I did it.
I did it. That is fucking bullshit. What are you doing tonight?
She's like, I did it for 30 minutes, then I sent in my workers.
Are you looking at a magical evening in Rhode Island?
Yeah, never seen her at Emerald Island. Oh, man. There was a shooting outside of Halligan's in Lincoln Park. Did you see that on Lincoln?
My mom called me.
Yeah, I guess it was somebody with a CCL, carry conceal license, and they turned in the gun after the shooting or something.
Oh, so it was like a legit shooting? It wasn't a defense?
I don't know if they, whatever. It was somebody with a CCL, so that was the latest headline I saw.
Did they kill a bunch of people or just one?
I think it was like one fight or something.
Oh, that's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal.
Not a big deal.
Not a big deal.
No.
But it was a lot of casings, I think. I saw a ton of... anyways, I don't know what the whole story is. I'm just bringing it up.
It sucks that Chicago doesn't have a gun culture.
What are you talking about? There's lots of... Don't have a gun culture. We got 35 shootings every fucking weekend, bro. 50 shootings. It's a lot of guns.
It's amateur gun culture. Like, we don't respect guns. And we that's why you're seeing all the extra casings and like the fucking drive-by, standby shootings and stuff. Because we don't have a gun culture. We're not raised to respect guns or about guns. And the only people that really do that are criminals. And they get all their shit from movies and hold the gun sideways and all that bullshit, dude. We don't have a gun culture, dude. No, we not. Texas has a gun culture. Virginia has gun culture. Arizona's got gun culture. Dakota's got gun culture. We ain't got gun culture. We got pussy culture. We got drawing chalk outside. They got dead body culture. No, man, I get in touch. I text you. My cousin has that podcast, Being Jewish. And I'm like, stop talking about security guards. Just, we need more good ring guys in synagogue. And that happens in Texas. Like when I go to my, grandma at West East, my third year synagogue, my uncle still lives there. You know, they have AR-15s, like just hanging around.
Yeah.
Well, when there was a shooting at a Texas synagogue, it was the only synagogue in the Dallas-Fort Worth area that has a no-gun policy.
Yeah. That's what my dad told the Jewish Federation. He's like, take these stupid "don't bring no gun" signs in. That's like saying bring a gun in. Get rid of these fucking signs.
Exactly. Yeah, get these Jews here. These Jews are easier.
Yeah.
So stupid.
I don't know if they took my dad's advice.
And like people knew there was a 25% chance that whoever you robbed had a gun. You just wouldn't see that. You wouldn't see the same kind of shit. You wouldn't see the same kind of shit talking.
So when are you gonna send me the Illinois Record official news release on Aaron Del Mar?
On 2 Thursdays from now.
Bro, I mean,
I'm kidding. Not this week.
yeah, send me some links because I got some videos to make and some links to post. I mean, you know.
No, I'm really messing up with Kitover Industries before you make it official.
Holy
You
shit.
gotta, go to the 10th, they'll have some more restrictions.
I mean, whenever I took a screenshot of Severino's lawsuit, so like tons of shit I just repost with Severino's, everything Bailey posts, I just repost the Severino lawsuit.
Do you have the full lawsuit?
Not the full one, just the screenshot.
Oh, you should do that. Or you should also repost it with the judge, the judge ruled against Terry. There's some funny shit in there. He's basically like, I understand they're political, but like, when Newsom did, it was way above politics. She's a crazy person. It's pretty funny.
Any closing comments, thoughts, ideas, or opinions while you're on the John Kitover News podcast?
I just want to thank tremendous thanks. And when you're mayor, I don't want you to forget where you came from. It's very important because Brandon Johnson, someone that we started off as an activist, lobbyist, now mayor. People forget where they came from.
Some people say they came from the gutter. I say I came from the clown house tent.
You did not come from the gutter. You came from the flowers of the Jefferson Park garden.
Well, if you look at my YouTube live right now, I'm in a clown costume. It looks actually really good. My T-shirt is crushing. I got some compliments today, and this hot chick was like, "Where is that T-shirt from?" I was like, "I wasn't born a clown." All right, what did I say? I didn't become a clown. I was born a clown.
Well, I just wish you nothing but luck. And you got this, John.
August 10th. That's when, dude, I was looking at my committee person, like old Instagram account with that guy, George Stubbs, and how we got him to submit his packet and all that bullshit. Bro, what a fucking waste of time that was. What a fucking horrible experience. Like, but we got the photos. We did some shit.
No, but next time, Barry told me the one day, if you ever get a random person to do again, a police accountability board, they just need 150, 250.
That's a good
but,
one.
It can't be like George. It's got to be someone that at least has like a pulse.
Somebody like an abuse.
I think he smoked the petitions.
You mean like Pat Gibbons, because he's a high quality candidate?
No, not high quality, but it's not someone that's going to roll up the petitions, like roll them up like with crack and weed and smoke it. Like a little more high, like a little. They don't have to be like. It doesn't have to be Pat Gibbons style, but in between Gibbons and George. So I think we should. I think clown candidates are good.
I've never.
Like they're conversation starters.
I would. It's amazing. It's like having gone through these experiences. It's like intelligence is truly knowing what never to repeat again in your life, and like learning the lesson thoroughly and never ever doing the same stupid shit again. Because
I'm not an intelligent man.
Yeah, the true intelligence is so dynamic. Each action.
What you're talking about is wisdom. Because come on. There's the 3 types of intelligence.
Yeah, fiery intelligence,
knowledge, wisdom, and
bodily intelligence. I'm just saying that like. There were some gems. Actually, see, George was like the outlier and the horrible person, but this one woman This one African American woman.
Oh, she was so sweet. She was so
money.
sweet, and she did such a good job with the signatures. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, when I
She's a
ran
little bigger.
when I ran for Congress, she responded to the Craigslist ad again. These people are like constantly looking in that government section on Craigslist,
Yeah.
and dude, it's amazing. Like all 3 times. All 2 times. Anyways, any other final closing comments, questions, ideas, anything you want to say to this YouTube live?
We want Mashiach now. It's still not sundown.
We want
So
Mashiach now,
We want Mashiach now.
and we don't have to wait.
Speed it up. And to support the moment of silence on behalf of the Rebbe. We're really pushing that right now, John. We're really pushing the moment of silence. So if you can put out something saying you support that.
Let's just take a moment of silence right now. Bono Shalom. Okay, I'll talk to you soon.
Yasher Kola.
Okay,
All right,
peace.
bye.
Bye.
Trying to sit here and run this fucking self-suck circle of like, oh my god, and oh my god, these things are not these things because because of reasons. It's like, dude, you weren't even interacting with T when he was giving you logical arguments to fight on to. But you're so cognitively intense and you don't fundamentally understand. Listen, Rabbi, if you don't have the cognitive ability to follow the arguments, just say that. Oh, wait. There's that word in opinion, right? Opinion, therefore it's true, right? Rabbi, so wait, hold on, Rabbi. Rabbi, there's nothing to talk about here because we've addressed both the morality and truth topics in which you invoked into the room, and yet you are doing the biggest circle by yourself by not answering a single goddamn Bronco sitting away. So what the fuck else is there to talk about here? Rabbi, you're the epitome of everything that Rabbi, you're the epitome of anti-intellectualism at its finest, and you try to play it off so well. Like, you think you're smart, you try to join, like, the smart kids club back when you were, like, Sunday school or some shit like that, and you just got rejected.
Can you get this mansplainer under control?
Mansplainer? No, I'm explaining your dumbassery in the fucking room right now. That's what I'm crashing out. If you think this is a crash out, you really haven't seen me crash out before. I really think that you were not going
Hey, if you're not crashing out, you're yourself.
If you were able to walk, you actually agree with what I'm saying. You would say, one second, wait, you would say, yeah, you're right. Your preferences don't make things that are happening. Right? Your preferences aren't related to true rules anyway. You would agree with me if you were actually going on making the curve. But you're so far behind the curve, you're not even getting what I'm saying. Can we all just take a moment here to all bow down and pay reverence to our absolute God in the chat room with this? Yeah, welcome, brother. Welcome, brother. Welcome, brother. Welcome back, brother. Driving right now. I will talk later. You're steering with your car. What? Yeah, we're going to with my balls. God damn, that's hot.
I don't think I'll use right now.
No, wait, no.
Yourself better.
Yes, thank you, Linus. Listen, you gave me a one-way trip into Boner Town, buddy. Way to go. Yes!
Listen, no, you guys get distracted.
reason with the other, you are a one-man circus here, and everybody's paid for a ticket to watch you. It's really big bust. How come every time you talk to them like this worse, I know where to feel, bro. They always talk like this with one exact same mouth and everything we're working. Rabbi, show me that even here. Rabbi, someone's keeping you here. You must. Rabbi, are you trying to fuck me, bro? You can just say that all the glories that they. Rabbi, I'm not Jewish. I don't eat kosher. Rabbi, you have to go under the I'm under the assumption now that you want my nutsack. Rabbi, if I dip my nuts in ink and paint them on your forehead, I do. And paint on my balls and your butt cheeks, just all my balls in your butt. So why don't you take the guy serious? Rabbi, you were the banana guy.
Pleasure that is neither good nor useful. This thing, which is in itself its own constitution, and what is its substance and material, and what its causal nature. Does it subsist? My question is for you. No, my question is not for you. It's not like it's right. It's literally about how it works. I was throwing a charity. Somebody who knows much. Rabbi, let's talk about charity. I got 2 shekels to give you to my mother. Kitover, Los Angeles County. Yes, the boss is here. Now, Jimmy.
rabbi, but now it's like, the talk is Jersey now, like, rabbi. And just today, all three next to the story, just keep going, and bitch, and how you do today, all three next to the story, you know, some dollars, bitch, and that's absolutely sad that that was 110%. No. I mean 110% of 1,000%. He's like really very low effort. I saw it really disappointed. I should have said like how 30 songs are on there. There's Listen, he's talking about chariots. Yeah, 32 songs are on there. Listen, don't have to try because RFK famously did that with the Pussy and Nazi back in the 1980s. That's insane. I'm still John Kittle. First things first, the snow is going to move itself. If I can dig out my block, I can think you see. His affinity for fellowship with Olivia Nazi back in like 1982. Jesus, we got the Epstein files before the Epstein files, guys. What a fucking goober. I'm like so convinced he was trolling the entire time. I cannot. He is. He's not like. The first time. No. Okay, so like the thing that like this was back in March. That was way too stupid. That was way too stupid for him to be a serious sergeant. Like he either had some sort of like mental deficiency or something wrong up there, or like I disagree. I think it is in this sense the medieval masters of measure justified mutation by the evocation of unity among worthy demos, mind with knowledge of all sciences. Listen, that's my Merry Christmas to you. Pineapple on pizza isn't that bad. We can totally Eiffel Tower him while suspended. I'm trying to talk to him now. This is a challenge here for Chicago. I don't talk to him. I'll be like, I don't know, can I eat any other join the Thunderdome of charitable donations?
I need to ask you something today. Jane, what do you think about GPT-5? That's what I've done. I've literally told my coding engine who I think to Max, because I suppose they have a problem with Max can. As he said, Tom, it's super fast.
I use for my coding, I'm doing Claude. So I use 3 different platforms.
have a show, then I would definitely just.
I'm systemizing the rationality of and I'm not necessarily making a tool. I'm building an AI-powered system. And basically what I've used that three combo for is to build a scaffolding, and then I'm going to go in with an individualistic, like a claw. And I'm going to wind up actually automating that entire back-end process via
Let me tell you, it's a complete waste of time. And let me tell you, I did it myself. By using different
Speak of my changelessness as complexity and operation, that which changeth not is mine own nature, but the secret the possibility of infinite.
Use the free clause and interface because under the ultra code you can eventually set out agents to do whatever you want. And they come back super fast.
Here's the thing, especially like with Chrome, is like obviously 5.6 and 5 are the launch deck of frontier models. The Chrome 4.5 is the weird ultra or if you send out an afternoon, it'll take you to the world. And it's great, but it's not you know what I'm saying?
He scares me though. Did you see the experiment?
Actually, I haven't like sometimes I throw things that are more elaborate than my intelligence, can understand. So I'll put the paper into AI and says, hey, explain.
Pathetic. The mundane one, at the worldly level, the chains are made of habits, habit mind. We are given a way of thinking, we get stuck in it, and it's very difficult to get out of it. The second component, which is esoteric, and that's the component which the Sufis talk about when they say you are looking for realization. You are looking for realization. You are knocking on an open door. These doors are already open. We